like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So he's reviewed WWE RAW the week commencing the 13th of October 2025. This one is in Australia, Perth. So it's good to see it on a bit early. If you're in the UK, it's on at about 1 o'clock, but this was on quite early. So I nearly missed it. I just saw highlights. I was like, what? It's on early. So I catched up on it. So it starts off with Seth Rollins coming out with the Vision. The crowd start chanting a name towards him. He calls the crowd out. I'm not going to say it here. He then obviously says he is the Vision, he is the future. He gives props to the individuals in the group: Paul Heyman, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. And then the crowd actually start chanting for Bronson Reed, like Bronson Reed. So he's kind of taking some of Roman Reigns' fans, which is crazy. Then Seth sort of gloats over his win and says no one is on his level, and he also doesn't need the Vision to win matches. So let's see how that plays out for him. Then we have Rusev calling out Penta for taking his match, which he feels he's entitled to. So we will see what happens there. Then we have Dominic Mysterio versus Penta for the Intercontinental Championship. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, Dirty Dom used dirty tactics, used a hammer to win the match. Then we have LA Knight basically calling out CM Punk and Jey Uso because there's going to be a triple threat match later for the number one contendership. CM Punk pulls up and says he ain't winning anything. LA Knight's not winning. Don't worry about it. And they call each other out. Then we have Oscar calling out Kairi Sane for losing at Crown Jewel, costing them the match. But she says, tonight you're going to face Rhea Ripley and to make it up to me. And then she slaps her as well. It's not very nice. Then that goes straight to Rhea Ripley versus Kairi Sane. And Io Sky was there at ringside supporting Rhea Ripley. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, Rhea Ripley got the victory. Then there was a beatdown after the bell as well for Rhea Ripley. Then Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso talk about looking out for themselves more as Roman Reigns does. So he's basically saying, look, I'm going to start looking out for myself. I'm sick of this. Roman looks after himself, so I'm going to start doing that. So we'll see. Then that goes into Bronson Reed versus Jimmy Uso. Really good match. Go and watch it. But come on now, no one ain't beating the Ozzilla right now. He's on a roll and he beats Jimmy Uso. And then Jey Uso comes out because he gets a beatdown. Then we have Bayley and Lara Valkyria versus Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, Bayley gets the victory after getting fired up by getting slapped by Lara. Then Seth Rollins basically tells Paul Heyman that he is the future. So he feels something special is coming. Something special's on the horizon. Something big's going to happen. And then he also gives Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed props again and says they're on top. Then we have AJ Styles getting called out by Dominic Mysterio, and AJ Styles wants a tag team match with him and Dragon Lee versus the Judgment Day, and Adam Pearce makes the match. And then Stephanie Valkyria, I should say, comes out, and as soon as she comes out celebrating her win, she's called out by Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, and something will happen there sooner or later. Then in the main event, it's number one contendership. It's LA Knight versus Jey Uso versus CM Punk. The winner's the number one contender. I think they're going to potentially face at Survivor Series. Really good match. Go and watch it. There was no interference here, and in the end, CM Punk got the victory. Now, I thought this was all over. Obviously, Braun Breaker comes down with the Vision. They clear house, and then Seth Rollins is celebrating the dominance, and then he's taken out by Braun Breaker. And then Braun Breaker looks at Bronson Reed and goes, yo, where you standing? You standing with me or Seth? The Ozzilla takes out Seth and they hold up the World Championship. Wow.